Someone misses the old you, but there's no going back. There's too much silence now. They miss when you were receptive and friendly, and they feel like you're being mean to them now. Here's what came out. You will always be the one who got away. I felt abandoned by you. Be patient with me. Will I ever get closure? I am always curious about you, and I hide my true feelings. They feel like they could fix this, but what they don't realize is you put up with a lot until you finally couldn't anymore, and this person could not be reasoned with. They didn't realize what they were doing. Like, they're not very emotionally mature. Someone who took up your time without any care in the world, not caring that you rearranged your day, that you gave them time, that you gave them stuff that you wouldn't even give to yourself. And you never said anything about it, never complained. You know who it is if it's for you. It could be more than one person. Because a lot of us draw in these people just being nice, not really knowing boundaries until this has happened to us so many times. And you have to realize some people just need to go to a therapist. Most places have free mental health resources or other resources. But this person made it seem like you were it. Like, if you don't help me, who's going to help me? It is not your job to be their savior. This is a very exhausting person. Someone who doesn't respect boundaries because they feel like it's always an emergency. They're always having an emergency. Like, it's just constant. Like, it's just constant chaos with this person. And what they don't realize is they're bringing a lot of this in, just drawing it in magnetically. Because they're constantly focused on what's going wrong, constantly worried about something, constantly, like, as soon as they're done worrying about one thing, they move on to something else they have to worry about. And I'm really, my head's hurting thinking about them. I couldn't be what you wanted. It's like they feel like they've tried. They don't realize how much they took advantage because you were very nice and patient. And they feel like it's something they did. Like, now they might be in apology mode, like, I'm so sorry, come back type of thing. It's a lot of guilt manipulation. And it could be really hard for you because that works on a lot of us. Honestly, it's really sad, but with a lot of people, you just have to get pushed to that breaking point where you're like, I have to say no to you because you are seriously costing me money. Like, I wasn't able to pay my rent because of you. I wasn't able to go to work because of you. Like, it shouldn't have to get to that point. And this person is teaching you to have boundaries and to not let this happen again. It could be that this is just a sign, this reading, like, it could be a long ago situation, but it applies in something you're going through now. As soon as you say yes or no, whatever, however you let a person treat you is how they're getting trained to treat you. Like, before you say yes, find out what it entails, or say maybe, or I'll think about it or something. But this is someone who really counts on you saying yes. Like I said, has no respect for your time. Like, when they find out you're busy, that's when they want your time the most. Like, their mind immediately starts finding ways that they're going to disrupt your time, and they don't realize it, they don't see it that way. It's like there's energy working through them against you and against other people. This person needs to learn that they can't go doing this to people. They don't realize how much energy and time they have taken. Because some of them may be financially secure, like they don't see it. Like, example, maybe they have a husband who works. It could be a woman who is married to someone who has a good job. But maybe you're not married to someone who has a good job. Maybe you are your only financial support, and that's okay. But they don't realize that all that time you took while their husband was off at work, all that time you took to do something for them, to listen to their problem for 6 hours or longer, you didn't get to work for 6 hours, or you had to neglect yourself for 6 hours. They just don't see it that way. There's a lot of emotional immaturity here. A lot. They don't see it that way because they honestly have too much time on their hands. That's what a lot of people's problem is. You are an important lesson for me. You are the prize. Again, that apology energy, that, I'm so sorry, I'll make it up to you. And then do they ever make it up to you? They really know how to get you too. I feel like I'm supposed to say this. May this spell be broken. May you stand up for yourself and not allow this energy in again, because I'm sorry to say this. It just feels like there's some kind of energy, and I think it happens to a lot of us. It happens really early in life where we become so selfless to a fault, where people look back and, after we've done something for so long selflessly for someone, people put it back on us. Well, it's your fault. You should have said no. It's like, you didn't learn those skills, okay? Some of us learn that later in life. It's okay to say no. This is someone who deserves your no. They have other people who can help them, and it could be really hard to say no. Like, sometimes the only way you can say no is just by retreating, by moving, by not answering their call. But they don't realize how much time they've taken, because like I said, they don't have the same issues that you have. Like, I really am getting money related. Like, it just doesn't register. It doesn't register. You can do better. May you do better. I'm imagining for you, and I'm sending you this energy of someone who finds like-minded people, friends, people who won't take advantage like this, who won't walk all over you and act like it's their job to walk all over you, like it's their right. Because there's a really good side to this person. And like I said, this could be a past situation that's coming back to just tell you to say no to someone now. And if you're in a job, like, I know some workplaces will do that. Even managers. You have managers out there who really know how to use some of the people under them and get them to do free work, or get them to do their work. Oh, it's crazy. While they take all the glory for it, and they know how to make you feel guilty. Well, I have kids and you don't, or something. No. If you're going through something like that, or there's someone sick in my family and this is why I get to take all the vacation time when you wanted to take it, may you find another job soon or work for yourself. But may you get out of this situation, because that will wear you down. Stuff like that will cause mental health problems. You're here to learn how to navigate those people. And like I said, they have a good side. I'm getting that they're actually very charming, or can be when they want to be. Other people have probably seen a different side, but this is someone who, oh gosh, covert narcissist, definitely knows how to always make it seem like everybody else is at fault. They took something from you, but they'll find a reason why they had to take it, or why they needed it more than you did. And they aren't living the same life other people are living. They're, like, I just keep getting financial privilege, or things are taken care of in their life. It's like the stuff that they're worried about. Like, let's say they come to you with a problem, and to them it's this huge fire in their life, okay? It's something that has got to be put out. They don't care what you were working on. It's drop everything, I need you, okay? And it could just be to listen, but they could go to someone else. They don't care what it took out of you. Look, active listening is hard. Active listening is something people should get paid for. It takes a lot of energy. It takes calories. Look, thoughts actually burn calories. That can really take a lot of stress out of someone who just is constantly using you as their emotional support. Go get a therapist. Go get free therapy if you can't afford it. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting this person can afford it. But they don't want to. There's something about you they like. And that's what I mean. I'm just getting, like if you look at a pie chart, okay? 90% of the pie is filled with good times, good memories, stuff that you bond over, fun, road trips, shopping trips maybe, all kinds of stuff that you like, a lot of the same events, that there's something here that's in common, like a bond that goes beyond maybe where you work, if it's that kind of situation, or something that just a bond here, or some reason why you couldn't get away from them. The only way to get away from them would be maybe to move. But there's that 20% of that pie chart, or did I say 90? I don't remember what I said now. I said either 80 or 90%. The remaining percentage is, it's bad. Just think of like a bag of vegetables or apples. Like, people talk about one bad apple ruins the whole bunch. Or potatoes or other things. Like, all it takes is a little bit of mold to spread through the whole bag. I just saw a video this morning of a woman whose jacket dry rotted. And people were in the comments like, don't put it back in your closet because dry rot can spread to other stuff too. It's the same thing. It's like, that 20%, is it really worth it? Oh, if you could just take away that little bit and replace it with something. Imagine, okay, self-medicating. I was going to say, imagine a life without this person, however it looks. Or a life where it's a better version of this person, where you're happy, where it's like, yeah, we get to go to stuff together, but you're not taking my whole day when I could be doing other stuff. They just don't realize. They're very used to not solving problems on their own. They need to learn how to solve some problems on their own. But it's one of those people who, as soon as anything little comes up, they have to find someone to talk about it with. Some of us don't do that. Now, I'm not saying it's good to be one way or the other all the time. I just mean there are some problems you can solve yourself without bothering other people. Yeah, I said bother. Like, some of us are sort of trained to never ask questions or never ask for help, while other people, it's just ask for help. I deserve help from everybody. I'm going to tell everybody my problems all the time. That's who they are. They need to learn some skills, some survival skills, honestly. Now there's self-medicating, and I'm getting, it could be all around here. Like, this person is self-medicating, could be a substance issue, but that's not the only way you self-medicate. There's all kinds of ways. In fact, that's what I just got, is this person always wanting to talk to someone. Always putting their problems on someone, always using people. It's using. Seeing the world as though it's like I just got like a napkin. They go through people like napkins. Like, can you bring me some free napkins? People take that for granted. It's like, like you go to a restaurant. There's napkins on the table, right? Depending on what kind of restaurant. There could be napkins. You can ask for extra napkins. Well, this is someone who's like, hey, I'm going to go back to where you keep your napkins, and I'm just going to take all of them, just all the boxes, crates, whatever. I'm going to put them in my car. I'm going to drive away. They're my napkins now. You give them away for free, right? It's like that. They don't see it as valuable. They don't realize someone actually had to pay for that napkins, and it's a courtesy. See, their willingness to do that, that's even self-medicating. Just the fact that they feel very entitled to anyone's time, anyone's energy, asking for anything. And they might also be very giving. That's what I'm getting to. That's what I mean. There's a whole good side of this person. But they're missing you. They miss when you were different. Like, they miss when they could take advantage of you. And that they miss you not saying no. And they're also very coercive, like, what's immediately going through my head is this thing where, let's say you have a hard boundary with, you don't want to date someone who has kids. Okay? Let's say that is a hard pass for you. Maybe you don't even want to date at all, okay? But I'm just saying, hypothetically, you're not going to date someone who has kids. Well, you have this person who is constantly trying to fix you up with people, like put them right in front of your path. Like, I bring this up sometimes and people are like, you're not saying no enough. They want to put it back on you. Anyway, some people, especially, I hate to say women, who think of themselves as a matchmaker, I don't know if they live in a fantasy land where they're just always reading romance novels, I don't know. But they will find ways to sneak dates in on you. Even if you tell them, I'm not dating anyone, they will find ways to make sure you meet that person. And you could say no a million times. You can say no a million times and the person will find a way to sneak it. Like, act like you're just going out as friends. Oh, let's just go shopping. Oh, we just happen to run into this guy. What do you think of this guy? Well, he's all right. But, maybe there's something about him, like the guy has kids and you don't want that. And it could be opposite, okay? You don't have to date someone who has kids if you don't want to date someone who has kids. Even if you never meet the children. If you date someone who has children, it means you're wrapping your life around them, around their children's schedule. The children always come first, and maybe that's why you don't want that. Maybe it has nothing to do with being step-parent. But that's what I mean, is this person they would violate your boundaries. Like, I had someone who was doing that to me, and this has been a while now, and no, I'm not trying to date anyone, but I'm getting reminded of this for this reading. Someone who knew this about me, I'm like, I would never date someone who has kids. Trying to force this guy on me, just trying to bringing him up over and over again. Taking him places where he would be. But here's the thing, the person thought I would be interested because the guy also has a good job. I don't know what people are thinking. I don't know, and I might cut this part out, I might not. But I'm telling you, this is someone who would do that. I mean, that's really being stuck in the matrix there. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. And that doesn't just apply to greedy people who are trying to stack cash. That applies to people who are gold diggers, who are like, oh yeah, I'll just overlook all my boundaries and be miserable because this guy has a good job. That's what I mean. This is someone who feels very entitled. They miss when you just went along and didn't ask questions. Because they wanted to manipulate you. Like, I'm really just this whole time getting emotional immaturity. The self-medicating is with this stuff, like this fantasy world where they're trying to manipulate people. They think they know better. And, you know, they may have tricked you. And it doesn't have to be the dating somebody with kids. That's just one example. It could be a symbol of something else, okay? Maybe you're a guy who only dates women in a certain age range, and you have someone else who's trying to fix you up with someone outside of that age range, and you're like, Anyway, people need to respect your no. They need to respect your no. This person doesn't respect no, and that's how they self-medicate somehow. Low emotional maturity. It's like thinking they know what's best for people when we're all different. This person really wants to force their ways on you and other people, especially when they start doing those sneaky little tactics like acting like they're depressed, so you'll take them somewhere, and then you take them somewhere, and there's obviously another agenda waiting on you there. Like, anyway, how should you handle this? Feel free to say no. If anybody even reminds you of this person, okay, do not forget this. That came out as I'm talking about it. Just like with me in these readings, like I'll get reminded of stuff from my past, just like you're going through the day. Sometimes you don't know why, but a person, place, a thing will remind you of something. Pay attention to that. Do not forget this, because I'm getting that, like I said, old situation, but it's going to apply in new ways. You don't have to let everybody in your life. You don't have to answer everybody's question. Beware of people who are trying to be your best friend right off the bat. That's a red flag, massive red flag. Someone who's calling you best friend right away, or just putting a lot of faith into you all of a sudden. Like, they do that a lot of times, because then you're going to feel bad later saying no, because you're the best friend, right? Your strength intimidates people. Question everything. That's what I mean. Like, even the little invitations, the little things, because this is someone who might be new, but like I said, pay attention to everything they remind you of. If your mind suddenly flashes to this stuff from the past, that's for them. That's for the present, okay? That's your higher self, your spirit warning you. This is someone who literally wants to take people and just put them in different places. Like, they don't realize it. Like I said, I'm getting just a lot of immaturity behind this. A lot of not really realizing everybody doesn't think like they do. What may be their favorite food, someone else might hate. They don't get that. They don't get that. To really love someone, to really care about someone, is to realize you can't force your taste on people. You can't force your ways on people. If they don't like it, it doesn't mean they have to conform, but it means you just can't force it. It's like this person lives in some kind of idyllic fantasy world where they think they can just change people. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your spirit. There's someone else they've reminded you of. You don't need to say yes to everything. Okay. Anything is possible for you. Money flows to you. You are protected. I'm getting a financial aspect. If this person has taken money or cost you money, people don't think about opportunity cost. That means the cost of your time, basically. It's more than that, but if you ever take economics, which I'm kind of an economics nerd, it's one of the first things you will learn in any economics class, especially micro, is opportunity cost. It's the cost of the option you didn't take. It's the cost of the alternatives. Like, you spend all day waiting in line someplace to get something supposedly for free, but you missed out on work or stuff you could do for yourself. It's the same thing. You know, this person has cost you a lot, and pay attention to that. Whatever they've cost you, though, it's coming back in better ways. Even opportunity cost, whatever they cost you, it's coming back. You're going to feel like your time was restored. You're going to feel like you got everything back. Let's manifest that for you. Anything is possible for you, and you are protected. Because I'm so sorry. It's that energy. I'm so sorry. I really hope this isn't happening for anyone, but may it end soon. May you be in a better place soon and get away from this. And don't put any limits on it. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just imagine a scene of your life where it has happened, where you're grateful this is over, because I'm just getting that this is dead weight. Like, this is someone that's really weighing you down. Dead weight that, I mean, think about conjoined twins. If one of them dies, the other twin isn't going to live much longer, because that necrosis, that dying flesh, dying tissue, is going to go to the other person. And that's what I'm getting. It's like this has affected a lot of your life, a lot more than you maybe want to admit. And you may be feeling trapped, like, how did I get myself into this? It's your fault. I want you to start just imagining a life without them and just start saying, I am free, I am protected. I have seen massive things move in my life. I have seen people leave my life who I didn't think I was ever going to get rid of. But you've got to get out of this situation. This person doesn't control you anymore. It's time to get out. You are protected. Money flows to you. Anything is possible for you. Don't limit yourself. Don't even limit your imagination. Imagine a scene where you're eating and drinking and having a great time, and this is behind you. You're like, I'm so grateful that's over. I'm so grateful that's over, and you have not a care in the world. Just imagine it, okay? Anything is possible for you. Money flows to you, and you are protected. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.